Darkwing's catchphrase, "Let's get dangerous." Real life definition, the real life definition when he has to ask this question. How does Darkwing's world get into this? Well, here's how. Let's start with an easy one. Megabot, aka Elmo's brother Spark. For this, we'll focus on his friendship with Drake. Keyword friendship as a non-romantic. That goes for Launchpad and Drake too. They are like long lost brothers who found each other and loved each other like family. My version of Elmo/Megabot is that Drake grew up watching the infamous DW show together, even going as far as role-playing as Megabot and DW respectfully. This followed into the modern day with Elmo in his Megabot costume, acting as Drake's spy partner in training. However, just like with Jim Starlin, you either die hero, you live long enough to see yourself become the villain. As a tragic accident turned him into the real-life member, which added Drake's Gwen Stacy death moment, despite not being romantic. With this, which became seen as similar to becoming Batman betrayed was the hero. Here and go to the link in the description to avoid spoilers. The relationship between Batman and the Joker. And speaking of which, let's go to the Joker's Duck counterpart. In this version, we see him before he was Ricochet, as a slightly insane toy voiced by Mark Hamill. Yep, we're bringing in Luke Skywalker to voice the Crown. You can pretty much see where this is going. And earlier when I said that the in-universe DW show can work as foreshadowing? Well, what if the in-universe version of the episode The Haunting of Mr. Banana Brain used in, let's say, a crossover episode with Wonder Over Yonder, where Dr. Screwball Jones more or less becomes the same as his version of Mr. Brain and a Sonic Robotnik Eggman in Sonic Adventure. I say more or less referring to him becoming, let's just say, less than alive, giving us the traditional Mr. Banana Brain. Oh, and one more thing. Give one in the comments. Let's make her look highly equivalent to his Joker. Next up is Liquidator, who I decided to give a slightly heroic reimagining. In this version, Butterford is a kind-hearted actor who was hired by Scrooge McDuck to act as a mascot for serving water. He is also known to have a striking resemblance to Liquidator. He even thought of casting him in the role when the movie was announced. However, all that changed when a shadowy figure resembled EW Nigger Duck sabotaged him, which led to him becoming the real-life Liquidator. As we went to the original series, he brings DW into the spider not. Okay, he only saw the silhouette. How does he ventilate his anger? Going through a transformation similar to Perfect Chaos and Rod St. Canard, of course. And finally, Bushroot. This is a tricky one, but in the end, I decided to make her female. Yes, I gave her the Olivia Octavius treatment. And like Olivia, she would have found in a multiverse crossover seed, no pun intended, the plans for a Crisis of the Infinite Darkwing storyline in the reboot, but more on that later. Now, I admit I'm not the first one to cover a Bushroot being female, therefore making her the dark version of Zombie, like what it belongs to Demon Knight user Elsa the Hedgehog. However, while their version of female version, Jennifer's version of the original, mine will take a different route while after the death of Bushroot's original voice actor. While they played enemies on the series, Jim Starling and Reginald Bushroot, yes, he's the Daza in universe, were actually good friends, to even the point that Jim is the honorary uncle for Reggie's daughter, Daisy. Yes, that Daisy. Donald's girlfriend is the reboot Bushroot. Sorry to his fans, but like uncle, like nephew. Note that this was being written before SDCC. But with that being said, we haven't seen this version of Daisy on screen, so it will still be possible.
This is the Smurfs on Boomerang from Cartoon Network.
And now, to end it off with some other ideas. These still belong in the upper two categories, but I thought I might share them with you. The tone. Seeing as Darkwing is more or less Batman, I was thinking of a tone similar to Batman the Animated Series, with a bit of Adam West / Brave and Bold added in. And if you think Disney can't produce something that dark nowadays, 2 words. Gravity Falls. Before we get the DW reboot, I want DW to take part in the season 2 finale of DT 2017. And seeing a certain MCU film and how similar it is, what that means, Just the Ducks assemble! Remember the whole Crisis on Infinite Darkwings thing from earlier? Well, it's basically Into the Spider-Verse but with Darkwing to Spider-Man. With a slight DuckTales crossover with DW versions of Daryl and Yale representing Spider-Man and Penny Parker respectfully. Now with that out of the way, time for the actual planned first episode. As we promote Monica to Captain Marvel.